Hello, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading for July the 1st through to the 15th. We're getting closer and closer to Leo season, but we are in Cancer, beautiful Cancer season at the moment. But things are a little bit crazy with all the eclipses and some planets retrograding. So it's been an interesting little roller coaster ride. How have you been, Leos? So this is your general reading for July the 1st through to the 15th. It may or may not resonate, some of it, so being general, but just take what feels right and leave the rest. If you want to skip this spiel and the shuffling, there will be a timestamp in the description box below. And if you enjoy this reading and like it, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So let's see, what can we get for you, Leos? What's coming up for Leos in the first half of July? Just going to shuffle with these cards, Leos, because I think that this card deck actually feels more right for you today. We have the Ten of Wands has just poked its head out. Crossed by the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords at the base. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in the recent past. What can we get for Leo, for beautiful Leos? There's your card, the Strength card in the near future. Coming up for you, Leo. Your card in the Major Arcana, or one of them anyway. Falling over the edge. We have the Lovers. I think there's a big decision making that needs to happen here, Leo. The Fool. Two more cards for Leo. What else can we get for the beautiful Leos? Okay, I might just go to this deck for a second. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have as the outcome the Hermit card. And let's pull a card from Spirit for Leos. Message from the universe for Leos from the Animal Spirit deck. We have the Cobra. Wow. Okay. Fire energy for you, Leo. Why did I say Libra? Now, I do just want to get, I think I just want one more card to support that Hermit right at the end there. So let's just pull one card to support the Hermit. Two cards. Ace of Cups and the Emperor. Okay. Look, I think there is a big decision that needs to be made here, Leo, and I feel like you kind of could be a little bit indecisive around it or not wanting to make it for whatever reason, but you have everything that you need and can, and you will make the right decision. So let's get stuck into it. We have the Ten of Wands crossed by the Page of Pentacles here as a situation. So it's a sense of, okay, burnout, not being able to nurture yourself here, Leo, not being able to find or knowing what it is that nurtures, that's that you need to nurture a situation, a new seed needs to be planted here to get away from this energy of the Ten of Wands, but you're finding it is struggling to do that right at this minute. So, but I feel like you do know what that is. So the Ten of Wands energy is very much an oppressive energy, giving too much energy to a situation. So it's kind of a burden to you, or it's taken too much out of you. You're feeling oppressed or creatively oppressed or just really restricted. There's this energy of could be feeling stuck, but it's just sense of I've had enough, I'm over it, and feeling like there's this sense of exhaustion or you need a break or something like that. Leo, it could be overwork, it could be putting too much energy into something or react to a reaction to somebody. Because we have on the conscious mind, crowning the reading, the Six of Swords, you're looking to move out of that energy, to move away from that situation, to find the peace. So this in your mind might mean having to move, whether that's energetically or relocate, like moving jobs or moving house, moving country, whatever it is, or just moving to a place where you're feeling a lot calmer, because that Ten of Wands energy is just, it's too hot. It's fire energy. Like Leo, you work well with the fire energy, but this has taken it too much out of you. The Lion is depleted. You're depleted. So you need to step into that calmer, peaceful place here with this Six of Swords. You're looking for that. And at the base of the issue, the energy deep down that could be directing and influencing the rest of the energy, here is the decision, the Two of Swords, that there's an inner conflict here of which way to go, how to move forward. And not wanting to necessarily take a side here, it's a very indecisive energy. It's kind of knowing that either way it's going to create potential problems either way moving forward, but it's also the indecision of not making the decision could actually be causing the pain, be causing that burnout, causing that sense of feeling drained and stressed. So there's an avoidance of an issue here, not wanting to make a decision, and the decision could be around the fact that something has taken too much of your energy, or this not making the decision could be the thing that's taking too much of your energy, if that makes any sense, Leos. So we have in the recent past the Seven of Pentacles. And again, this is a really tricky decision that Daedalus is being presented with here, because it's a question of staying with the status quo or branching out into something new, but which could present more abundance, more money, more opportunities, but it's a risk. And see, the story with this is Daedalus is being what's the word? He's being approached by the Queen here, she's saying, can you come and work for me? I want you to be my master craftsman. And he's like, but I'm the master craftsman to the king, who's been looking after me all this time and, finding me home and stability. He's aka the status quo. And if he takes up this Queen's offer because she has got the gods on her side, but they're different gods, he could end up with this much better situation. But it's by accepting her offer, he's going to piss off the king. And that's where we get this Two of Swords energy as well. This is Orestes and his parents are fighting, and he's stuck in the middle and not wanting to hear the conflict that's going on here, the two sides. And so it's very much a decision between, sorry, I keep banging the screen, Leo. It's a very similar thing of for some of you, it could be realistically a conflict between two parties, but it can also be the conflict between stepping forward and wanting to leave the status quo, might be leaving a state of comfort in order to take a risk. So, this is the energy that's passed, and because a decision hasn't been made, it's kind of led to this energy here. So, and interestingly, this is again the Lover's card. A decision needs to be made here with the Lover's card. This is Paris, and he's got this golden apple and has to choose between these three goddesses that are in front of him. And we have the goddess of love, the goddess of war, and the queen of the gods. And so they've all bring their wonderful attributes. How can you choose between three wonderful options? And the good news here, Leo, is that all the options are actually good. It's not like one is a bad option, but if he chooses one goddess, eventually he does choose Aphrodite here, the goddess of love. If he chooses one of those goddess, then Athena is going to be pissed off, and that's the goddess of war. Conflict could happen. Or pisses off Hera, the wife of Zeus. Well, you don't want to piss Zeus off. So how do you make a decision like that? You can't keep everybody happy, Leo. And that's the thing here, that for you moving forward, you're going to have to do what makes you happy and what it is that you want. And in the end, Paris does choose love with this Lover's card, the goddess of love. And maybe that is indicative of a decision that you need to make, something that is going to bring you greater love and fulfillment. Not choosing it because it would help and appease somebody else, not choosing it because you're trying to try to avoid conflict, choosing it for the right reason, in that it's something that you love or someone that you love. This decision could be. And so here is, we come to you in the near future with the Strength card. And the interesting thing, the story with this card, this is actually Hercules here destroying the Nemean lion with his own hands, and the lion had this amazing skin that could not be pierced by human weapon, and so by any weapon, sorry. And so basically Hercules decided that he had to use his own bare hands to kill this lion. And the message here is that you have the strength within yourself. You have all the means within yourself to be able to overcome and make this decision. And he had it with himself to actually defeat the lion, the beast within, whatever that is, the doubt, that torment, the indecision. You have that within you, Leo. So you've got to take things into your own hands here as well, with this Strength card coming in. So it is hard. It is a big decision, but I really feel like you need to be putting yourself first here. And that's why you've got the Strength card as well coming up, putting you first, because you are the Strength card in the major arcana. So the energy around you is the Fool card. And this is the new beginning. This is the risk that needs to be taken, taking the new step into the unknown. And so you very much, and this is the scary part of it. It's the Fool could just blindly walks over that edge, hoping and praying and just blind faith that he's going to be fine. And the thing is that he doesn't know that he's going to be fine. But the point is, it's the action of actually taking that step and moving into the new and taking that new beginning and stepping into that fresh new energy, this new start that's here. So that is kind of the letting go of that old way of being, the status quo, and stepping into this whole new energy here with the Fool card. It is on offer here, and I think you know it big time. Now, it's funny because we have the hopes and fears. We have the Four of Pentacles, and you can see the Four of Pentacles is very much stability and holding on to that. And sometimes holding on to it too tight can be one of the positives and negatives. It's like, will you have enough money? There's all these questions. Will you have the stability? Will you have a job? Will you be looked after by the universe here? And so it's, wanting to retain that stability, but also perhaps holding on too tightly to it, Leo. So, yeah, it's kind of all making sense, isn't it? So as an outcome, we have the Hermit, and that kind of feeds in and works really complementary with that Strength card, which is that the answer lies with you. Yeah, I'll say that again, Leo. The answer lies within you. The Hermit card is also a Virgo energy. So if you have any Virgos around you, then this is actually, they could be very helpful. But the Hermit is the wise part of you that looks deep for the answers and finds those answers and creates his own path, illuminates your way through those answers that you're finding within. And that is going to take a lot of your inner strength here with the Strength card. It is going to require you to go very deep in and find that courage, that beautiful courage that Leos do have. But this is where it leads to the Ace of Cups and the Emperor. Again, another ace, a wonderful new beginning. I just wonder if you can see that. There's like beautiful shiny gold cards, these ones. The Ace of Cups, here's the new beginning, the Cup of Love, the rebirth coming through. And again, do you make the decision to do the thing that follow your heart? And then that leads to the Emperor, which is actually, funnily enough, something even more solid and stable and bigger and better than everything else that in the spread that you were trying to hold on to and not want to let go of. So it's kind of saying once you release the fear of stepping into this unknown and releasing the status quo, the riches are so much bigger. There's more reward out there for you, Leo. There's more success. There is actually more stability. There's more love coming through. It's something that you love or someone that you love coming through with that Ace of Cups energy. So yeah, it's actually really powerful, but there is this sense of, needing courage. But the messages you keep getting is that you have that, you have everything that you need. Come back to yourself, check in with yourself, check in with your heart. And we have as a message from Soul and Spirit, the Cobra, which is, this is the spiritual teacher. The Cobra comes in when we're being held to task, where we're being kept on track, when the student is ready, the master appears, the teacher appears, and this is the Cobra. This feels very much like soul energy coming in. So it is a fire energy, that upward pointed triangle. It is, don't be scared off by the Cobra. It's actually a very spiritual energy. It feels like it's soul keeping you aligned to the straight and narrow, helping you through this difficult transition, this sense where you need almost to have this leap of faith. So this is soul coming in really strongly and supporting you and keeping you on track, because it would be so hard to just go, no, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to go back to my safe place. I just want to go back into my comfort zone. I don't want to step out of that. And then you can't do that because this Cobra is staring at you going, I'm watching you. I'm very present and I'm watching your every move. And so it's like you can't escape your soul and spirit knowing what it is that you're doing. It's almost like you are being shown the right direction here, very, very strongly guided. And so, there's a lot of wisdom coming through that's supporting you to make this right decision and to step into this wonderful new future that's on offer here, this new opening, new direction for you, Leo. So it is hard to leave that comfort zone and the status quo, but this is the precursor energy stepping into Leo season. So it's preparing you. And what it's saying is that there is something big that you need to step into, a new energy that's coming up. And so it's requiring that leap of faith. So I hope it makes sense, Leo. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It does feel exciting. It does feel like there's lots of interesting, it does feel like, yes, I can't tell you exactly what it is because that's the whole point of it, is that there is the unknown, but it does, for me, I've got this sense of anticipation and excitement when I'm tuning into this energy. So I hope you can feel that too. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Take care, Leos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.